People often ask why my husband and I moved to Las Vegas. There's a long list of reasons, including taxes, being closer to family, warm weather, and also, Las Vegas is ground zero for travel hacks. In today's video, we're going to cover why you might want to take a trip to Las Vegas if you really want to level up your travel hacking. We're talking free hotel nights, easy ways to get cheap flights, and more airline miles, how to get free food, and even how to get more vacations all over the world just by clicking a few buttons. Also, if you're listening to this on the podcast, I'm going to do my best to describe what's going on the screen, but we do also have these tutorials complete with video on the GeoBreeze Travel YouTube channel and on Spotify video exclusives as well. Let's jump right in. One of my favorite ways to get free stuff in Las Vegas is with the MyVegas app. It's completely free. You can download it on the App Store, on Google Play, or you can play online and link it up to your Facebook account. You don't have to put any money in, you don't have to do any gambling. They'll just give you some free tokens every day, and you can play some online slot machine games with just the free tokens until they run out. And then you can redeem those for prizes like free hotel rooms, buy one, get one free show tickets, drinks, food vouchers. Here's how you do it. So on the home screen, you will just pick a slot game that you want to play. Let's click on Electrolink. And then once you're here, you can set your bet, whether you want to do 5,000, 15,000, all the numbers are completely made up. You can just choose whatever number you want. And then you can go ahead and click spin each time if you want to, but I prefer to just hold to auto spin. And so then it'll auto spin and play through your credits through here. And then you might win some stuff every once in a while. But what's more important is going to be this number right here. These are the number of gold coins that you have, and this is what you can actually redeem for prizes. So the purple coins over here are how long you can play, and this is where the outputs will come out for what you can actually redeem for different prizes. You can just let this auto spin every day until you run out of tokens. I've got a lot of tokens stored up, so we're not going to wait until all of these run out. It's going to hit the daily max well before that happens, so I'll go ahead and stop the auto spin and then go back to the home screen to show you how to redeem your prizes. So keep in mind, we've got about 55,000 gold tokens right here. So once you are on the home screen, you're going to click on My VIP Rewards. And then from here, you can look through the different partners that they work with, where you want to redeem through MGM Grand or the New York, the Bellagio, and you can search by partners or by category. So let's say that you are looking for a free hotel room. Sometimes they will give you discounts off of the different rates with Excalibur or Luxor or any of those, but sometimes they will also just give you a free hotel room. Like with Excalibur, you can get a free hotel night for only 15,000 points. Luxor is 18,000. New York is 40,000. Park MGM would be 75,000 for one complimentary night. Borgata, which is in Atlantic City, is 75,000. So you have a few different hotels to choose from, and they do ramp up pretty significantly, where the Aria would be like 100,000 points. And they do have different offers with IHG and Hilton and those as well. I don't tend to use those as much. I would recommend just using these for the Las Vegas MGM properties. But you can get a free night at the Excalibur starting at only about 15,000 points, which only takes about a week or so of free play in the app. If you instead want to look through categories like restaurants, these prizes go for as little as 1,000 points. And there's not really a cents per point type of thing, since all the points are just free. They're just generated by using up your phone battery or your computer battery. So you can get free desserts starting at 1,000 points, 4,000 points, 5,000 points. A lot of these will require purchasing an entree, but sometimes it's a buy one, get one free deal. Like this gelato at the Bellagio, it is sold out, but it's 2 for 1 gelato for 6,000 points. Mandalay Bay Cocktails is 2 for 1 for 8,000 points. So there's a lot of different offers that you can get for drinks, food, show tickets, lots of stuff through the MyVegas app. Keep in mind, you are only allowed to do 3 premium rewards every 30 days. A free night hotel counts as one of those premium rewards, and you can't just do 3 of those in a row. You can only do 1 free hotel night voucher, but you do have unlimited on the redemptions for non-premium rewards, and those would be anything where it's like a buy one, get one free deal. There is no limit on how many of those you can redeem within any particular time period. If you have the American Express Platinum card, or the American Express Business Platinum card, you do get access to the Fine Hotels and Resorts program, and Las Vegas is one of my favorite places to use this credit, even before I actually lived in Las Vegas. What you want to do is Google Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts, and then click on this first link, Fine Hotels and Resorts Bookings, American Express Travel. I find that it's a lot easier to just Google this and then click on this link, rather than navigating American Express's website to find where this link to. Once you click on that link, you'll get to this page where you will search under hotels for Las Vegas, Nevada. If you are going to use your Fine Hotels and Resorts credit, I highly recommend using it on weekdays. As you've probably seen in Las Vegas, prices surge during the weekends, but not as many people come to Sin City during like a Monday through Wednesday. So let's say that you wanted to go around April, which is a wonderful time of year in Las Vegas, for a couple days, Monday through Wednesday, and that is where you are going to find some of the best deals. And then if you have the Amex Platinum credit, it'll show you right here you have the $200 hotel credit. So if you book a stay with the Fine Hotels and Resorts or 2 nights with the hotel collection, then you get $200 back on your statement. What you'll want to do here is go down to the filters and click on hotel programs. Only check box the ones that are the hotel collection and also Fine Hotels and Resorts so that you can have this credit be applied. And you can get some amazing deals here. So for example, the Four Seasons Hotel Las Vegas is only $284 per night, and it is part of the Fine Hotels and Resorts program. So if you only wanted to book 1 night here, you could pay $284. You'll get $200 credited back. So it's like you get to stay at the Four Seasons for only $84 a night, which is fantastic. There's a lot of other hotels where you can do that as well, like Crockford's at Resorts World, or with the Mirage Hotel. Since it's part of the hotel collection, you would need to stay at least 2 nights in order to get your $200 credited back. But that's not a problem at all because it's only $109 per night. So you would basically get to stay 2 nights for free at the Mirage. Plus, when you book through Fine Hotels and Resorts, you get an on-site property credit. Here at the Mirage, you would get $100 on qualifying charges, whether it is for room service or food and beverage or something like that. The terms might differ with each hotel. At the Venetian, you get $100 on-site credit. The Conrad gets $100 on-site credit as well. These are usually for food and beverage credits, but sometimes it's a spa credit. And if you're staying at the Conrad for $186 per night, it's almost like getting a buy one, get one free once you apply your $200 credit. Plus, you get another $100 on top of that, which is a fantastic deal. Also, some of these are Hilton programs like Crockford's, Waldorf Astoria, and Conrad at Resorts World. With the Amex Platinum, you're going to get automatic Hilton Gold status as well, and you can actually oftentimes stack those benefits so that you'll get your $25 food and beverage credit through Hilton's program, as well as the credits through the Fine Hotels and Resorts program. So oftentimes it can feel like you are getting paid to stay at these hotels if you stack all of these different Amex Platinum credits correctly. If you're new to points, the Amex Platinum card is not where I would start. Instead, I recommend you start with our free Points and Miles 101 course to help you earn and redeem points for your first redemption. The course covers everything you need to know about how to earn points and get your first flight or hotel stay covered. Grab the free course at geobreezetravel.com/free course or check out the link in the description box. Our next tutorial covers how you can use Las Vegas hotels to get more airline miles and also one of my favorite ways to fly semi-private for the cost of economy. If you are more into boutique hotels and you like exploring the different historical hotels of Las Vegas and you don't really care about hotel status, but you would like some kind of credit for staying at those hotels, that is where Rocket Miles really comes into play. So you can choose whatever rewards program you like. I personally like crediting mine to American Airlines, but you can choose to credit your hotel stays to United or Southwest, Aegean, Aeroplan, Asia Miles, Emirates, Etihad, Latam, Life Miles, or you can even just cash them out for gift cards if you want with Uber, REI, Amazon, or lots of other programs. So this is great for people who are like, I don't really care about hotel points, but I do really want to get as many airline points as I can because Bilt is the only transfer partner with American Airlines. So this is a great use for that particular use case. I've also found that there are some great sweet spots in Las Vegas for where you can use rocket miles. So let's say that we wanted to stay in Las Vegas sometime in mid-January. Let's go ahead and search hotels, and keeping in mind that if you're staying in the middle of the week, the hotel rates will once again be much lower and your points earning ratio is going to be much better versus than if you are going on a weekend. So here it's going to default to sort by featured. What I like to do is go either by lowest price first or most miles earned first. I wish there was a way to sort miles per dollar, but unfortunately we just kind of have to do the math in our head. So there are a lot of different hotels where you can earn about 2 points per dollar. Like here at the Hilton Grand Vacations Club Ilara, you're paying roughly $300, you're earning 600 miles for the stay. That's not too bad. But as you go through some of the other hotels like this Conrad, you're earning more than 2 points per dollar where you're paying 169 but earning 400 points. Some of them, the ratio won't be as good. Like here at the Skylofts, you'd pay $750 but only earn 400 points. If you're in it for the points earning ratio, that's not going to be the best one. But you will find some great sweet spots like this Hotel Apache, adults only on Fremont Street. I have never been there. I looked through the photos. It looks kind of sus, but you do earn 3 points per dollar, and this can be very useful even if you're not staying in Las Vegas, and here's why. So if we click into this hotel, the Hotel Apache, adults only on Fremont Street, I have never been here, but they do have a non-refundable rate where you can earn 300 miles for only $100 per night. If you need to top off your American Airlines bank, it is oftentimes cheaper to just find a room like this where it's non-refundable, you're paying some amount of dollars, and then you earn some amount of points, versus just paying for points through American Airlines. So for example here, we could just pay $100 per night. It's going to be non-refundable. We'll earn 300 miles for the stay, automatically deposited into our American Airlines account, even if you don't actually show up to the hotel, and even if you don't actually stay there, because you've already paid for the night, they're going to credit you the miles. And a nice thing is, if you don't show up to the hotel, they're not going to charge you the resort fees. So this is a good way where if you are looking for a way to kind of digitally mattress run because you just need a few hundred or a couple thousand points to top up your American Airlines account or some other account, this would be a great way to do it. Keep in mind, these 300 points don't count towards loyalty points for loyalty status, but it is a good way if you are just short a few points in order to make a points booking. This could be a good way to do that. Depending on where you are located, it might sometimes make sense to go for a cheap cash flight domestically rather than dealing with points at all. You can just save up your points for a big international trip at some point in the future. And one of my favorite airlines for cash flights these days tends to be JSX. They don't have a huge footprint, but they are growing. And from Las Vegas, you can reach Napa Valley, Oakland, Southern California. I use this to position to Los Angeles a lot for international flights that go out of Los Angeles. You can connect to Phoenix, Denver, Boulder. And if you are in Southern California or in Dallas, there's a lot of other places that you can connect to as well. And if you haven't heard of JSX, they don't really have a loyalty program, but they are a semi-private flight. You go to a private hangar. There is only about 30 seats on the plane. It's super fast. You can show up 20 or 30 minutes before your flight. You don't have to go through all of the TSA and security and everything. It's just very convenient and much cheaper than you would expect as well for a semi-private flight. Like for example, from Las Vegas over to LAX, depending on the date that you want to fly, it's usually going to be about $200 to $300 per person each way, which compared to some commercial airlines is not that much more. Or if you wanted to go to Phoenix, prices there look like they are a little bit higher, but oftentimes right around that $300 mark as well. Or if you wanted to go somewhere like Napa, that's going to be a bit more expensive, where it could be in the $400 and up range. But for a semi-private flight where you don't have to go through all of the TSA pre-check nonsense, you don't have to pay for extra checked bags, you don't have to show up 2 hours early to the airport, this can be a really convenient way to get to Las Vegas. And it feels very luxurious because it is semi-private and you only have about 20 to 30 other people on the same flight with you. Are you enjoying these types of videos? If yes, please let me know. Click that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for even more points and miles tips every week. Also, let me know in the comments if there's another city that you'd like for me to do a deep dive on, since different cities have different travel hacking strategies available to locals and visitors. And speaking of locals, depending on your zip code, you might be eligible for tons of free snacks, drinks, or even household supplies every month. Here's how to check. Here's a quick way to get free alcohol, snacks, first aid kits, caffeine, or pretty much anything else that you need really quick, whether you're on the Las Vegas Strip or somewhere else in the country. So if you have pretty much any cards with Chase, it probably comes with a $10 monthly GoPuff credit, which you can link up to the GoPuff app, and then you can get candy, Starbucks, ice cream, drinks, you can get medicine if you're feeling sick, and they are super, super fast with delivery, and they can deliver straight to your hotel room or your apartment. It is very popular with college kids, but also with tourists who might just need something delivered to them really quick that they forgot, or if you just want a late night snack and you don't want to pay crazy Las Vegas prices or New York prices or wherever you are, GoPuff can be very, very useful for that as well. This is an article by the Points Guy where it goes through all of the different promotion details with GoPuff. But like I mentioned, it is with pretty much every Chase card. You can link whatever Chase card you have into the app. All of these are the eligible ones. And then when you make a purchase of at least $10, you will get a $10 credit back to that credit card. If you want to go completely insane, you could switch out the credit card multiple times each month. Like if you have 5 different Chase credit cards, you could feasibly get $50 of free groceries and snacks this way if you wanted to switch out the card 5 times each month. Personally, I think that's a little bit crazy, but some people will do what they got to do to get free snacks. If you want to see if GoPuff delivers to your zip code, they don't deliver everywhere, but you could go to gopuff.com/delivery/US. And here are all of the different states that they deliver to. For example, if you are going to be in Nevada, they do deliver to Henderson, these different neighborhoods in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Paradise, Sierra Vista, and a few others. So they are expanding their footprint all the time. Back when we lived in southern Las Vegas, they did not deliver it to us, sadly, but this is a good way to check if GoPuff delivers to you, whether you are at home or on vacation. Because I used them a lot when my husband and I were visiting my mother-in-law in Arizona and just had a lot of snacks delivered straight to our hotel room. Another fun way to get some free food in Las Vegas is if you get Caesar's Diamond status, which is pretty easy to get. Then you'll also receive a $100 celebration dinner just for getting Diamond status. You don't have to gamble, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money at Caesar's. This is actually really easy to do. All you'll need to do is to status match from Wyndham Diamond to Caesar's Diamond. And to get Wyndham Diamond status, all you need to do is get the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card, which is a $95 annual card, and it comes with automatic Diamond level benefits. So if you ever stay at Wyndham hotels anyway, this is a really nice card to have. Or if you just want to pay $95, status match over to Caesar's and then get a $100 celebration dinner out of it. The card already pays for itself, in addition to all of the other benefits that you get, such as complimentary early or late check-in or check-out. You can get free or discounted hotel stays. You can get free valet parking. There's a whole bunch of other cool things that you get with Caesar's Diamond, but one of my favorites is that celebration dinner, which I've used a couple times at the Bacchanal Buffet in the Caesar's Hotel. I don't have a link to this particular Wyndham business credit card, so if you have a referral link, feel free to drop it in the comments. But once you have this card, you'll be automatically enrolled with Wyndham Diamond benefits. Then all you need to do is Google Caesar's Wyndham status match. You'll be taken to this page where all you'll need to do is say, I'm a Wyndham Rewards member, I'd like to match my status, and then you can create a Caesar's account from there. It'll automatically match you from Wyndham Diamond over to Caesar's Diamond, and you will get all of these different benefits with Caesar's Diamond. If you're not sure if you should get the Wyndham Business Earner Card for Caesar's Diamond, Chase cards for the GoPuff credits, or some other card, we offer free credit card consultations at geobreezetravel.com/consultations. We'll send you personalized recommendations based on your particular goals, budget, and lifestyle. Or, if you already know which card you want next and you'd like to support this show when you apply for your next card, we have all of our affiliate links listed in geobreezetravel.com/cards, which you can also find in the description box. Next up, we have some tricks for how you can use these Las Vegas travel tricks to catapult yourself into even more free vacations around the world. Enough to last probably the next couple of years. We're talking Bahamas, free cruises, and so much more. And if you're looking for even more next level ways to make the most out of your points, we have a couple of options for you. The first way is through the GeoBreeze Travel Patreon, which you can access through patreon.com/geobreezetravel. Through the Patreon, we can prepare personalized step-by-step tutorials based on the exact routes that you want to see. We also host a live group coaching session every month. You can ask any questions that you have about points, travel, or anything else in the open forum. We also have a lot of people who join the $5 level just to say, thank you for the free content, and I am all here for that. Thank you, I appreciate it so much. And the second option is for business owners or individuals who spend more than $100,000 a year on expenses. If that's you, we would love to chat with you about our points portfolio management offer. I don't know if you know, but you can get some incredible luxury travel with that level of spend. Book a free intro chat with us at geobreezetravel.com/intro call to learn more. So when you match from Wyndham over to Caesars Diamond, not only do you get that $100 celebration dinner, but you can get a lot of other cool perks as well. One of the fan favorites is this complimentary stay at the Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas, which you can get just by status matching into Diamond. There are some terms and conditions that you want to keep in mind if you are going to redeem for this offer. So once you've status matched, you're allowed to do one complimentary stay, and the room that you get and how many nights that you get for free is going to depend on your tier. So usually it's going to be a Diamond tier, and it depends on what month you decide to stay. If you stay during high season, which is apparently spring break or July, you're going to get 2 nights at $200 each. But if you stay during the off season, you can get a complimentary 4-night stay or a complimentary 5-night stay, plus up to 2 additional nights at a special rate. You do need to call in order to make this booking, and then you'll need to ask them what dates are available for redeeming this particular offer. I have not redeemed it, full disclosure. They send me emails every year of, hey, are you going to take your free trip to the Atlantis? I've never actually redeemed it. It's not completely free. You do need to still pay your resort fees, which I think is about $60 per night, but it is a very steeply discounted vacation in the Bahamas if you do want to redeem it just by status matching over to Caesars Diamond. If you are into tropical vacations, there are a lot more things that you can get out of status matching from casinos. You can especially get a lot of free cruises. So if you Google free cruise status match merry-go-round, there are entire articles dedicated to the exact plays that you can do, where you can match from Wyndham over to Caesars, over to MSC Cruises, over to Holland America. There's so many of these that you can do. I am not a cruise person, so I rarely ever actually do these. Sometimes I will do a status match just to fact check and make sure that the offers are legit before I post about them online, because we all know that the internet gets very mad if I post about a travel hack that doesn't actually work. So sometimes I do like to test these out. For example, this was a status match that I did over to Holland America, and they said I would get a complimentary interior cabin plus $100 of free play with drinks for 2 while playing in the casino. I never actually redeemed this, so I just wanted to see if the offer was actually legit, which it is with Holland America. If you want to find out how to get these types of free cruises just by doing status matching, clicking on a few different buttons online, signing up for different offers, you can just Google free cruise status match merry-go-round, click through these different articles. Like with this article from Frequent Miler, they show you an entire playbook of how to get a lot of different free cruises, where you could get your Caesars Diamond card, you could status match for a free 7-night Carnival cruise, you can do the 12-night Holland America cruise, free Princess cruise, Atlantis Bahamas, and the celebration dinner, like I walked you through in this video, MGM Gold, Hard Rock Royalty. There are so many of these different status matches that you can do, and Las Vegas is like ground zero for how you can get started with getting some of these statuses so that you can get free vacations, free cruises outside of Las Vegas as well. I hope you found those tutorials useful. Suggestions for future topics are always welcome. In the meantime, if you enjoyed these tutorials, I think you'll enjoy this video next.